the Broadway Limited. You risk nothing by acting now because the Bradford Exchange will refund your money, including postage, anytime within 1 full year if you're not completely satisfied. So call now, but hurry. After a maximum of 150 firing days, this edition will close forever. So if you or someone you know loves trades, take a trip back in time and order the Empire Builder. Call this toll-free number now to order the Empire Builder at the issue price of $29.90. The Bradford Exchange unconditional 365-day guarantee means you risk nothing by acting now. Use your credit card to save COD charges.
Here at Comedy Central. Tonight at midnight, watch Mystery Science Theater 3000. Then after that, it's the A-List. And at 2:30, don't you miss The Kids in the Hall.
In the not too distant future, next Sunday AD, there was a guy named Joel, not too different from you or me. He worked at Gizmonic Institute, just another face in a red jumpsuit. He did a good job cleaning up the place, but his bosses didn't like him, so they shot him into space. We'll send him cheesy movies, the worst we can find. He'll have to sit and watch them all, then we'll monitor his mind. Now keep in mind, Joel can't control where the movies begin or end, because he used those special parts to make his robot friends. Robot roll call Cabot, Gypsy, Tom Servo, Crow. You're wondering how he eats and breathes and other science facts. Then repeat to yourself, it's just a show. I should really just relax. For Mystery Science Theater 3000.
And the poor, helpless Velveteen Rabbit scurried and blurried and bustled about, for he was frightened of the bully, woolly wolfie.
Oh, wow, this is so cool. This is really cool. Best part coming up. Best
Hi, everybody. I'm just reading the My Robot Monsters here, their favorite book.
30 seconds to commercial sign.
And the Velveteen Rabbit said, "Oh, Mommy, I'm so terribly, awfully, squeezingly
Joel, come on,
hot."
do all the voices.
Come on, Joel, feel it. Come on.
Okay. He said, "Oh, Mommy, I'm so terribly, awfully, horribly frightened. Whatever will become of me, I want to be warm and fuzzy and furry and cozy and squeezy and hoppy, cavort with all little creatures, cherubim and seraphim, and hop and squeeze and cavort with the
I'm Director of Operations for our mail delivery service. I'm on all the hours that everybody works, the calendars of postal rates, weights, schedules, work schedules, and also take it on appointments to show our clients. I'm also a stand-up comic. A guy walks into a doctor's office. There's a giant bird. Two guys walk into a club, and the duck says, "How did you know it was a mail camp?" "But you, what do I do with the cookie?" "Hey, you're gonna love this. This is great. This is the best one."
Get met. It pays.
One day, Bill Foster decided he'd had enough.
Give me some money. Give us your briefcase.
Of life in the 90s.
You forgot the briefcase!
Michael Douglas, Robert Duvall, Falling Down. Look for it on video cassette.
And the furry, blurry, whirly little wussy whiffle chuckled in the warm home of their mother's arms. Oh, you guys, it's the agents of hell.
Oh, Joel, that was delightful. I'm thoroughly enchanted.
Now get to the invention exchange, Meryl Streep.
Jeez, oh, fine. Hey, Camba, I'm moving in a little bit. This thing is called the Mind Control Guitar. I based it on the premise of the Think System from that movie, The Music Man.
Of course I know about the Think System. I invented it. Robert Preston stole it from me.
Yeah, and what about Scarecrow's brain?
Yeah, well, whatever, you know. I thought it'd be really neat if a person could merely think of a sound and it could be played by this mind control guitar.
Yeah, just think of it as a real guitar to help those dopey guys who play air guitar at parties.
We must remember, with research, there is hope.
Yeah. Now what happens is, you can see in this helmet, there are sensors that read my thoughts. The impulses travel down these lines here, and then they're played by the servo control hands, eliminating that costly middleman, your motor skills. So now all I have to do is think of a juicy rock riff, and the guitar plays it. Check it out, watch. Now, yeah, all I gotta do is add the appropriate facial grimaces, wear spandex, and meet with the ladies after the show.
Ooh, I have seen the future of rock and roll, and his name is Joel Robinson.
I have seen the future of trite cliches, and his name is Tom Servo.
I have seen the future of an overripe load pan, and his name is Crow.
Hey, you think you're so smart, I will hold that one in 5 years.
Is that the price, or is that your telephone number?
It's a free
Well, I could certainly see how that would... Huh? Well, anyway, our invention exchange this week is similar, I admit, but different in subtle yet important ways.
I'll take this, Frank. Thank you very much. These are squeeze toy guitars, Joel, made from discarded doggy chew toys. And these are our roadies, Jerry and Sylvia. Jerry, give me a little bit more monitor down here.
Come on, let's wail!
Wait for it, Frank. Now, every scientist worth his salt knows that doggies love chirpy little chew toys, and they love rock and roll. We've combined them both.
Come on, let's rock this mother!
Let the cowboys ride. Jerry, run the lights. Get the camera. This is our new song, Plastic Man.
Plastic Man.
That ought to hold him, Frank.
Good night, Budokan. Cheap Trick says good night. Good night, everybody.
Now, your experiment this week, Joel, features a giant, bloated, mutant lizard.
Meatloaf?
Godzilla. Yes, quite. And it features a giant lobster and a tanker full of drawn butter.
It was a rock lobster.
Big finish, Frank. Big finish. Big finish.
Hi, I'm Jerry Seinfeld. Join me along with my good buddies Larry Miller and Larry Charles at the Abbott and Costello Marathon here at Comedy Central, Sunday, September 12th, with Bud Abbott, Lou Costello,
Stinky,
Sidney Fields,
Mike the Cop,
Pacha Galoop,
Hillary Brooke,
Hillary's father,
Bingo,
the two waitresses,
and Bingo's fada, right here at Comedy Central.
Watch Abbott and Costello meet Seinfeld this Sunday at noon, only at Comedy Central. Beginning Saturday, September 18th, Comedy Central devotes an entire week to the premier comedy show of the last 20 years. It's the Saturday Night Live Trivia Megathon. Over 150 hours of SNL with cast members throwing out trivia questions about their show. Answer them correctly and you could win a trip to New York to be in the audience of Saturday Night Live. Surrender an entire week to the Saturday Night Live Trivia Megathon. Beginning Saturday, September 18th at 10 p.m. only at Comedy Central.
Trucks are a spiritual thing to me. Something you can depend on. It's just like, my best friend, I guess you might say.
Out on the ranch is where I'm at, and that's where I want the truck to work for me.
I need a truck that's rough like I am.
Introducing the all-new Mazda truck with a 4-liter V6 and a soul to match. The new Mazda truck.
Saddle up and let's go dancing.
Mazda, it just feels right.
Sun Shower by Sun Chips. Delicious Sun Chips multi-grain snacks. A little sun never tasted so good.
How many men upstairs? Let me rephrase that.
There's an exception to every rule.
I can take your badge right now for initiating an illegal investigation.
On the Pittsburgh police force,
Hurry, behind you!
his name is Tom Hardy.
Officer Hardy was not out of control.
I'm trying to solve a murder here!
Bruce Willis, Sarah Jessica Parker. Striking Distance. Rated R. At theaters September 17th.
Here's a sport to try. Gillette Sensor has a sporty new look. Sensor Sport. Because it's not whether you win or lose. It's how you look playing the game.
I love this place!
The 99-cent Whopper. It's a small price to pay for the #1 preferred burger. The great-tasting flame-broiled Whopper. Now just 99 cents, only at Burger King.
I love this place!
Now, only at Burger King, get 3 great-tasting international chicken sandwiches with your favorite toppings. French, American, and Italian style. Try one today and get it your way right away.
I love this place!
You're at Comedy Central. Coming up at 2 o'clock, watch Pepsi's A-List. And at 2:30, don't miss The Kids in the Hall.
Chocolate is scrumptious when it crunches. That's why I love Nestle Crunch. Gotta have it, it's so scrumptious. Love that chocolate when it crunches. Chocolate is scrumptious when it crunches. That's why I love Nestle Crunch Scrunches.
He faces terrorists, peril, and excitement.
Next time, buy American.
Fortunately, he has a wife who understands his work.
Honey.
Kathleen Turner, Dennis Quaid, Undercover Blues.
Killed a lot.
Rated PG-13. Starts Friday at theaters everywhere.
There's a good reason they made their new antiperspirant more powerful, harder working than ever before. They had to keep up with me. New Secret Roll-On. It's more effective. Now Secret's new formula keeps you drier than ever. Secret's still pH balanced. It just works harder. Like you. Strong enough for a man, but New Secret keeps a woman even drier.
Different blood types, different color. Different windows, different weaknesses, individuals, different education, names, race, voices, frequencies. Different planet, different talents, different heroes, gods, myths, fears, signs. Bugle Boy. Bugle Boy, a common thread.
Mr. Crunch.
Mr. Munch. Watch how one of the tastiest snacks ever was born. Crunch and Munch.
Let's try buttery toffee melted over popcorn.
Let's add peanuts.
Delicious. Let's call it Crunch and Munch.
Crunch and Munch, the crunchy munchy discovery.
I took diet pills. I lost 34 pounds.
6 months later, the weight came back.
That's when I decided to get off the diet roller coaster and get on a Nordic track.
In fact, Nordic Track is so easy to stick with that after 5 years, 7 out of 10 Nordic Track owners still use their Nordic Track skiers 3 times a week.
It's been more than 2 years. The weight's still off, and I'm still on my Nordic Track. You should give Nordic Track a try.
Call for a free video and brochure.
Take weight off and keep it off for good. Nordic Track introduces the weight loss guarantee. Research shows Nordic Track's total body workout burns more calories than exercises that only work your legs. Hundreds of thousands of people have taken weight off and kept it off with Nordic Track. And we're so confident you'll lose weight too, we guarantee it. We'll guarantee that you'll lose at least 10 pounds in 60 days or your money back. Call now for a free video and brochure. Ask about our 60-day weight loss guarantee.
A planet where apes evolved from men?
For sure. This place doesn't make toys.
It stinks.
Levi's loose-fitting jeans. A loose interpretation of the original.
Starting now, this is the way you'll condition your hair. L'Oreal creates new Light Step, the first no-rinse foam conditioner from Studio Care. Before, conditioners could weigh your hair down. Now it's Light Step. Now foam in, don't rinse, tangles out. Instantly hair feels light, beautifully conditioned. Now it's faster, easier than ever. Now it's Light Step, the first no-rinse foam conditioner from Studio Care by L'Oreal.
No little cinnamon gum freshens breath longer than Big Red.
So kiss a little longer, hug a little longer, stay close a little longer, longer with Big Red. That Big Red freshness lasts right through it. Your fresh breath goes on and on. While you chew and say goodbye a little longer, make it last a little longer. Give your breath long-lasting freshness with Big Red.
When my OJ first started traveling, I said, call me from the airport, collect. But the price I was paying. Well, now, OJ dials 1-800-COLLECT. These days, we talk more often than ever. OJ!
1-800-COLLECT. Dial it instead of 0 the next time you call someone collect.
Oh, I'm getting along.
So anybody figured out the name of this movie yet?
No. I don't remember.
I love animals, folks, don't get me wrong, but I hate these animal activists. We have people breaking into laboratories and stealing pets. We do experiments on animals for a reason, folks, to prolong our life. If hooking a monkey's brain up to a car battery is going to save somebody from dying of AIDS in 10 years, I got 2 things to say. The red is positive and the black is negative, okay? Folks, you guys are a lot of fun. Thanks a lot.
Nothing is sacred at Comedy Central. Beginning Saturday, September 18th, Comedy Central devotes an entire week to the premier comedy show of the last 20 years. It's the Saturday Night Live Trivia Megathon. Over 150 hours of SNL with cast members throwing out trivia questions about their show. Answer them correctly and you could win a trip to New York to be in the audience of Saturday Night Live. Surrender an entire week to the Saturday Night Live Trivia Megathon. Beginning Saturday, September 18th at 10 p.m. only at Comedy Central. Hey!
Think of all this as a large block of ice. Think of this as a chip off the old block. Coors Light's aged ice cold. So when you think of ice, think of the silver bullet.
The only way to chill.
People always ask us plumbers why their drains run slow. Greasy, gunky buildup is why. Now you can treat this and prevent it from coming back with new Liquid Plumber Buildup Remover. Ordinary liquid drain openers remove clogs that flow past the greasy buildup. Liquid Plumber Buildup Remover releases millions of hungry enzymes that eat the gunk lining your pipes and keep your drains flowing free. New Liquid Plumber Buildup Remover gets the gunk that slows your drains.
Every second of an asthma attack can feel like an eternity. That's why there's Primatene Mist. Primatene opens clogged breathing tubes fast when speed counts. Primatene Mist, fastest type asthma relief without a prescription.
You're at Comedy Central. Coming up at 2 o'clock, watch Pepsi's A-List. And at 2:30, don't miss The Kids in the Hall.
Really? Oh, I need a vacation. I'm going to Jamaica.
May I help you?
No, thank you.
See you. Take care.
Thin, crisp, and irresistible. Doritos Tortilla Thins. Grab them.
I love this place!
The 99-cent Whopper. It's a small price to pay for the #1 preferred burger. The great-tasting flame-broiled Whopper. Now just 99 cents, only at Burger King.
Love this place!
Now, only at Burger King, get 3 great-tasting international chicken sandwiches with your favorite toppings. French, American, and Italian style. Try one today and get it your way right away.
I love this place!
You work harder, you get better, right? But working to condition my perm made it flatter. Then I found this, a new Pert Plus, just right for perms. Using a separate conditioner after you shampoo can flatten your perm. This is better. It leaves hair fuller. It cleans gently, then conditions just where you need it. So your hair is fuller and soft, too.
New Pert Plus for permed and color-treated hair. Fuller hair. No fuss.
Gilligan, Skipper Son, and the rest of Son.
Hey, he flipped the bird.
Thank you for flying northwest.
Hi, I'm Jerry Seinfeld, inviting you to join me with 2 of my best buddies, Larry Miller and Larry Charles, on the Abbott and Costello Marathon. That's September 12th, 10 hours of my second favorite sitcom, right here on Comedy Central. It's long, but it's really good. Watch it.
Watch Abbott and Costello meet Seinfeld this Sunday at noon, only at Comedy Central. Beginning Saturday, September 18th, Comedy Central devotes an entire week to the premier comedy show of the last 20 years. It's the Saturday Night Live Trivia Megathon. Over 150 hours of SNL with cast members throwing out trivia questions about their show. Answer them correctly and you could win a trip to New York to be in the audience of Saturday Night Live. Surrender an entire week to the Saturday Night Live Trivia Megathon. Beginning Saturday, September 18th at 10 p.m. only at Comedy Central.
All that stands between Karen McCoy.
The Karen McCoy?
And $18 million.
Can't break into a AAA rated bank.
You can.
Are 30 tons of steel.
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna set off the alarm.
100 cops.
Just do it.
And her partner.
You didn't load the gun?
You told me to buy it and tell me to load it.
Kim Basinger, Val Kilmer, The Real McCoy. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday at a theater near you.
Sure, unsure, unsure, unsure. Sure, unsure, unsure, unsure. Sure, unsure, unsure, unsure.
When dryness really counts, be sure to be dry. Sure Solid has the most effective wetness-fighting ingredient you can buy. For dryness no one can beat. So you're either sure or
unsure, unsure, unsure. Sure, unsure, unsure, unsure.
Be sure to be dry.
Different blood types, different color, different windows, different weaknesses, individuals, different education, names, race, voices, frequencies, different borders, different talents, different fears, signs, different heroes, gods, nationalities, different schools of thought, emotions, different moves, combinations, different bodies, different statements. Bugle Boy. Bugle Boy. A common thread.
That's right. I'm bad to the bone.
Movies. What is this movie anyway?
All your life, there's been a little voice inside your head telling you to get a world-class sports car. Now, that little voice is screaming. Lease the legendary Nissan 300ZX for $1,000 down and $399 a month for 36 months.
You work harder, you get better, right? But working to condition my perm made it flatter. Then I found this, a new Pert Plus, just right for perms. Using a separate conditioner after you shampoo can flatten your perm. This is better. It leaves hair fuller. It cleans gently, then conditions just where you need it. So your hair is fuller and soft too.
New Pert Plus for permed and color-treated hair. Fuller hair, no fuss.
I wash, I get pimples. I wash more, I get pimples.
I use soap, I get pimples.
I use cleansers, I get pimples. I get pimples. I get pimples. I get pimples.
I get Clear Stick.
I wash, I use Clear Stick.
I get fewer pimples.
Clearasil Clear Stick. It prevents pimples better than washing alone. It gets under your skin where soaps and cleansers can't go. For 11, 25, up to 53% fewer pimples.
Wow, this is huge.
After you wash, all over your face. Clearasil Clear Stick. It's a real pimple prevention invention.
Do your face right.
Use it.
Yep, it's a dull, boring morning. 65 degrees. No wind. No clouds. Dull.
Raised in the California sunshine. Oh, but you know I heard it through the yeah, you know I heard it 'cause I heard it through the grapevine, yeah. I heard.
Whoa, what'd he have for breakfast? I didn't seem to see too much savings.
But I do remember them telling me that I had made a great choice, but it just didn't work for me.
I guess I had to learn the hard way.
Have you heard? Now AT&T could save you more than MCI's friends and family. If you spend $40 a month, you could save 25% off our basic rates on calls to your favorite area code and 15% off calls everywhere else anytime. Great prices, another part of the iPlan. Switch now. It's free. Just call 1-800-582-7800.
service is a big feature with me.
Service is the key.
I switched back to AT&T. Had the service that they're obviously known for.
So I went back to AT&T.
I just really wasn't that happy with it, so I switched back for free.
AT&T's the only choice.
I can't go wrong with AT&T.
Prices that could beat MCI's friends and family, plus the best customer service. I is for individual. It's why so many people are switching to AT&T.
No, you didn't see
Honestly,
Mothra.
Joel, honestly,
No way.
absolutely.
I think it's a ridiculous thing. I think prejudice is a ridiculous thing. I think prejudice is one of the most stupid things on earth. You know, because there are so many perfectly good reasons to dislike people on an individual basis.
See the comics who make the A-list next here at Comedy Central.
Darren, from the moment she met him,
You don't know how hard it is for me to make friends.
I'll be your friend. She was crazy about him.
Nicholas, darling. Hi.
It's my landlord's kid, Darren. Now, something is out of control.
I love you, Nick, and you love me.
And if she can't have him, no one can.
I mean, she's crazy. She's the one you want to look up.
The Crush, rated R, now playing at a theater near you.
And now the Metropolitan Choral Ensemble introduces new Doritos Tortilla Thins. America, your chip has come in.
You know, I was the first one in my family to even go to college. It was a nice school thing, which is cool because now I can give back what I learned. And you know, the brothers see me, maybe they'll want to do the right thing for themselves. I just think there's a lot of happening things in the world when you stop giving in.
Success in life is the result of preparation and having the right tools. To become the person you've always wanted to be, select Nordic Flex Gold. You provide the effort, and Nordic Flex Gold provides the means to your personal success. You want to develop the poise, confidence, and energy that come from a strong, toned body. And just like these people, you can have that body in just 12 weeks with Nordic Flex Gold. Some people spend a lifetime wishing for a great body. Now with Nordic Flex Gold, you can unlock your potential in as little as 12 weeks. Nordic Flex Gold features linear motion and patented isokinetic resistance, providing results fast, up to 70% faster than with rubber band machines or even free weights. Now is the time to act. Great muscle tone, 3 times faster fat loss, increased energy, as well as poise and confidence can all be yours in just 12 weeks with Nordic Flex Gold. To order or for more information, call now.
Oh, I'm a jumble bumblebee.
Thanks a lot, you bums.
Time to go.
Oh, we better get out of here.
Yeah, what was the name of this movie?
Godzilla. I don't know.
Wait, run through this with me again, will you? Humphrey Bogart never said play it again, Sam?
No, right. The closest he ever said was play it, Sam. You played it for her, you can play it for me.
And Charles Boyer never said come with me to the Casbah?
No, he never did.
Oh. Well, then I suppose Charlton Heston in The Planet of the Apes never said, damn you all to hell! You did it! You finally did it!
No, he did say that.
Oh.
That's true.
You know, it's a much circulated fallacy that in the movie Killdozer, Clint Walker said, you know, in 100 years I may just get to like you.
That's right. I've heard that one. And also it's often circulated rumor that Brian Keith in 6 You Get Egg Roll said, I've got a mad posh for hats, but he never did.
No.
Now, on this one I get confused. In the movie Dune, Sting did appear in tiny leather underpants, little thong thing, and delivered the line, I will kill him.
Yep.
No, I'm afraid that is true, my little whisper-thin robot friend. I think you're confused with the whole mannequin debacle.
Yeah.
You know, it's not true at all that Andrew McCarthy, talking to his mannequin co-star Kim Cattrall, he never said, dear God, I'm so ashamed. That never happened.
Well, you know, people seem to remember what they want to remember.
Yep. Yeah,
you know, a lot of people attribute lines to the great John Cryer in Morgan Stewart's Coming Home that were actually spoken in Bert Rigby, You're a Fool. What are you going to do?
Yeah,
huh?
you can't win for losing, really. It gets very confusing. Yeah. But I thought it'd be a good time to show the people who sent in stuff, who were selected for the Cool Thing contest we did a while ago.
Yeah, it wasn't really a contest, though, was it? It was more of
the Mads sent these up to us.
Healthy competition, really.
Yeah, and this one is for the Cool Thing, and it's a little big lizard with a Gizmonic Institute rocket, which is cool, and that's from Jonathan and Benjamin Winker of Bexley, Ohio.
Not precisely the Cool Thing.
This one is a big elephant, big yellow elephant playing a Nintendo, doing the hula, which is very cool, and that's from Ray Cagron of Beloit, Wisconsin.
Composition, kind of Gauguin-esque there, I
Yeah, a little
This
bit.
is a Botmobile.
Oh, no, this is my favorite.
This is from Justin Brilski.
I like that one.
This one is a little more Randy and late night. This is Joel and the Bots cruising the solar system.
Whoa, I changed my mind. This is my favorite. Look at the bass.
It's from Dan Peck, Rob Wark, Nark, and Tom Maher.
Somebody named
from Minnesota.
I love this
and
one.
this one is Das Wiener Man from Kara and Will Lampman.
Das Wiener Man.
Ich bin ein Wiener Mann, ich bin ein Wiener Stand.
And this one gets very heavy, and it's from Dan Reimers of McLean, Virginia.
That's very Escher-esque, isn't it?
Very trippy, and I bet you listen to Rush, don't you? Okay. Anyway, this last one is very cool, and it's us flying away on a TV.
That's my favorite there.
And it's from Sarah Oleski, and did I mention Dan Reimers did the trippy one?
Yeah,
okay.
The Rush guy.
Anyway, what do you think, sirs? That's the end.
Very nice, my peachy keen teen dream.
Geez, Joel, why do they always have to end the experiment with some alliterative or internally rhymed diminution?
Yeah, and what about Scarecrow's brain?
Look, we've just done it that way, all right?
Well, perhaps we could review policy and institute a change to a less hostile posture.
No, Frank, that won't work. The paperwork is far too complicated. You have to file a 34L form, you have to send it to the main office, and then you'd have to convince the committee that it was a good idea.
Well, it could change. You could spearhead a committee. I could send out some memos. I could study this. I could go through these.
I could spearhead the committee, I suppose, but then we'd have to push the calf experiment back 2 weeks. That could be done. That could be done. We could make room on the calf. Would you just push the button? Spearhead the committee.
This has been a presentation from Comedy Central. Here you go, boy.
The name's Leonard, you ape. Forget it. Watch me pick this up. Okay, I'm a plastic-seeking missile. Yeah. A little to the left. Oh, way too far. No. Back to the right. Yeah. Prepare to be on, folks. Now for the highlight film move. Okay, it's showtime. You gotta love the way this new Integra handles.
Maybe I should talk to Acura about a sponsorship. Could be good for my image. I can't care about my image.